Are you or someone you love guilty of defaulting to the American travel uniform? Capri-length chinos, sturdy sandals, maybe some socks, and a brightly patterned, cute shirt that might be a little boxy. One of the most common comments I get on this channel is, "You'd look good in a paper sack. I'm built different." Well, here's me in the travel uniform looking like a paper sack. Suppose you want to persuade your mom or your aunt or your grandma or your sister to drop the travel uniform for something more flattering because you know that she can look prettier and feel prettier. This generally means you're trying to do a makeover. Now here's the thing about makeovers. Makeovers are somebody else's idea of how you should look. So you have to tread carefully because this person didn't ask for your makeover. I'm going to talk about how to gently persuade your favorite person into something that's going to help them feel prettier and look a little more up to date. Do I have suggestions? Yes, I do. How about instead of the travel uniform, we create a new travel uniform out of comfortable walking shoes that have arch support and wide enough for bunions. We have a linen set. Linen is a great breathable fabric, so there shouldn't be any issues with things being hot. And also, I like the length of these pants because they allow a little airflow around the ankle, but they stop a little bit lower than the usual clam digger length, which is at the widest part of the calf. So it's a little more flattering, just a little bit lengthier, but linen is so breezy that the extra length does not matter. So I have a matching linen top here. You should be able to find a linen set, used or new. And what we have here is a nice solid color that's going to fit in anywhere. And that's where your mom says, "Oh, but I like more color than that. That's why I like my colorful top." Well, that's when you tell her, we're bringing out the scarf. We're bringing out a large, thin scarf that's going to allow her some arm coverage and some pattern. Super pretty, so much better than the travel uniform. Let's even give it a little tie right here. What else are we going to give her? We're going to give her a cute little travel purse. So much better, so pretty. If this person still bristles, you offer to buy the outfit. After all, it's your idea, and it makes it risk-free for this person. A linen set would be a great gift. A beautiful scarf would be an awesome gift. A cute summer travel purse will look adorable. Here's another. If it keeps slipping off and she's annoyed, you take the ends, tie them behind your back, just a little bit, way down here. And now it's like a little shrug, okay? I think you'd be hard-pressed to find anybody who decides that the travel uniform is a better idea than this simple and natural outfit. So what do you need to do to convince your loved one to make some changes? Make it comfortable, make it easy. What else can she do? A long cap sleeve shirt dress is very flattering, all one color, very neutral, can go anywhere. And we're bringing the scarf and the purse back out. Another gorgeous choice that is easy to throw on with other items. And that dress, unbuttoned over the linen set, looks great too. This dress also looks great draped over a lot of just pants outfits. And here's your scarf for a little bit of texture. How pretty, so much prettier. Oh, so judgmental. So in order to get someone to drop their comfortable uniform for something that you deem more stylish, you're going to have to do some gentle convincing. You're going to have to first make sure you're honoring this person's needs. What does this uniform provide for this person? It's a safe choice. This person might need bunion and foot support. She wants a little color. She wants to forget she has legs. She doesn't want to show them off, but she still wants a little bit of airflow. She may want to hide some extra weight or her arms, but she still wants to keep cool. She wants it to be easy to take care of, and she wants easy access and fast access to the restroom. Let's talk about bathroom access. Of course, you're not going to make over your mom, your aunt, your grandma into a jumpsuit because we all know that takes a little bit longer and a little more care. And if you want to think about that some more, I've got this video on how to use the restroom safely in a jumpsuit. but still, it may not be for this woman. So what about just a midi length linen skirt? Easiest bathroom access ever. Also a great travel fabric that always looks good. So I'm wearing these gorgeous sandals from Vivaya, and they have lots of support. And I think that's important, is you really need to honor this woman's needs. And if she needs like orthopedic level support, then you need to honor that with the most stylish shoes you can find with the most support. Linen midi skirt travels really well, looks amazing. Lots of airflow. You pair that with a silk shell. This silk shell, yes, it's black. It could be any color. And it may not make her happy because she likes her bright blouse. In that case, choose a patterned blouse. So here we are in something a little more patterned. Let's talk about wrap items. A wrap dress is a great shape for traveling. And easy peasy bathroom access in a dress, so no complaints there. And it's also got plenty of length, so I don't have to think about what my legs look like, and that's important for a lot of older ladies. Varicose veins and spider veins make people very self-conscious, but I would like to remind you that actually nobody cares about your varicose veins and your spider veins. It's you that cares. And here's the thing, when you're trying to give someone kind of a makeover, they do care about their varicose veins, and you may not be able to convince them not to care about them. So a little bit of length in the wrap dress is really nice. It creates a nice feminine shape, and you put your little summery bag with that and your nice walking sandals, and you've got a beautiful look that you can feel very feminine and pretty in. Another outfit I can suggest is a big cotton dress. This one is too big for me, but I will put it on as an example anyhow. Of course, I thrifted all of these items, so I couldn't find all of the examples in my exact size, but I do believe that I can still show you this as an example, even though it's size extra, extra large. And I would normally wear a small or a medium. So the big cotton dress is definitely something that will satisfy her need for a pattern. It looks way more beautiful than travel uniform. It has these wonderful flouncy sleeves. It's so feminine and it feels great. And talk about airflow. It's going to make her feel so much prettier and make her look so much more feminine. And also give her a colorful bag, maybe not a clutch, because I think at a certain age you're like, I'm done clutching things, just give me something easy. So back to the basket bag we go. So you're going to imagine that this dress is like 4 times smaller, but as an example you can see that the movement is amazing. It's so pretty, it's so feminine. Why wouldn't you want to wear a dress like this? It's just as easy to throw this thing on, or easier than it is to throw on the travel uniform. So suppose your makeover victim decides that I'm not giving up my clam diggers. What can you do? I see it in every tourist city I go, and that's because it feels comfortable. And maybe people don't know what else to wear when they're traveling. But wouldn't it be nice if this person who was traveling could also look and feel very pretty? In that case, let me suggest a cotton gauze top or a linen blouse over a neutral tank top. Let's give her a 3/4 length sleeve because you know she's going to like that. And already this is so much better. This travel uniform has upped its game, but I can hear her complaining all the way over here that she needs more color than that. But that's all right because you brought a silk scarf for her. And we're just gonna throw this scarf on and give it a little tie. So much cuter. And she didn't even have to give up her clam diggers. Okay, let's give Mom a nice wide-brimmed hat. Let's unbutton it a little bit because it's a hot day. And Mom's looking great in those vacation photos now. So when you're offering other things to try on, other things to wear, you have to start gentle. You have to start with a compliment. You looked so pretty at Aunt someone's wedding. Remember that? Look how that color lit your eyes up. Maybe we can get you a new outfit for our next trip that will do that same thing because you looked so good. Now, who could resist that? When suggesting that they try a new outfit, never call things ugly. Even if I think this travel uniform is ugly, I will not call it ugly. I will only talk in positive language. Another way you can convince this person to try on new things is that you try on new things too. I mean, it shouldn't just be one-sided. You're not in charge of her. Let her put things on you too. And you don't bristle at that, okay? We might be talking about a mother-daughter pair here. Maybe. There's dynamics involved. But people don't like to change. They like comfortable things. How do you persuade this person that they need to change? Because after all, is that fair to ask someone to change to suit your eyes? It's not. And also, your mother would never tell you what to do with your life or your body or your actions. She would never do that. My own son is actually unavailable for comments on this video. He's very far away. So what I want you to keep in mind is that if this person that you would like to make over bristles or refuses, don't be mad at them. Be mad at yourself for not being able to gently persuade. So good luck in your mission. Remember, gentle, positive words. It's not your body. It might be your idea, but it's not your body and it's not your life. All right, babies. Enjoy your sisters, your mothers, and your aunts and your grandmothers. I'll see you soon.